Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Sadly it didn't go to plan on Simon's video, but this time we'll be working on my car and we are going to go for a new kind of styling look for 2020 show season. I'm going to try mixing it up this year. I'm going to replace some of the red, cute some, with carbon fibre and gloss black, as it just appeared to be a little bit too loud for last year's kind of show season sort of thing. It didn't get the love I thought it was going to get, let's not lie here. So I'm going to mix out some of the red for some gloss black and carbon fibre. I just thought I'd switch it up a little bit, you know, do something a bit different. I'll be working on the interior, doing a few little more bits to it. We've got diffusers to go on, we've got wrapping to be done, we've got lights to change, we've got all sorts. So stick around and stay tuned because let's get to it. As you can see guys, it's not looking in the best of shape going into 2020. I mean, a truck decided to dump a load of gravel in the road and smashed all of my paintwork to pieces that I've done on these fog light covers, which is a shame because they did look really smart. I never did get round to touching up the lines, so I'm going to assess and sort that. And there's been a suspected bit of foul play. I was parked up somewhere for 3 days. I'm not saying where, because I don't want to be don't want to bitch about it. But I was parked up for 3 days, came out, and I found my fog light smashed up. So that is suspected foul play. There was a little bit of glass on the floor, but I couldn't quite marry it up to the fog light. But it was all mainly on the inside of it. So sadly, that has to be replaced. I have also got some, if you notice, it's really weird. This one stayed gloss black, this strut for the splitter, and this one is discoloured and gone bronzy. So to sort that out, I've got a set of carbon fibre ones. Sorry about the banging, there proves to be a storm outside and it's just, yeah, England, need I say any more? So yeah, there's a bit of fogging going up in there, so I'm going to try and take that one off as well and sort that out. I'm going to try and straighten out my splitter. For some reason it has come up in the middle. I think it's from where the rods have been pulled tight. But that has proven useful over this year because speed bumps and all that sort of thing. If you look at the bottom of it, bearing in mind it's probably about a year old, there's only a minuscule bit of damage, which I did that in a car park. I accidentally hit a curb parking up. But other than that, there's only a little bit of scraping. But you're going to get that on a car this low. You'd be daft if you thought otherwise. So yeah, let's crack on. So I'm now joined here by Mr. Mark Bridges.
Afternoon.
And we've just got a mental note about how we want to flick around this front bumper, and to be fair, Mark came up with a good idea, and I don't think I've seen any other car with it on so far. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be interesting. It should look smart when done. But as I say, the red is going, so that's going to disappear now. It's sort of going to be like a stealthy, bluey, like bruise type of car. I don't know how to describe it. What would you describe it as?
I wouldn't describe it as stealthy because it's not black.
Yeah, it's very true.
It's just going to look more aggressive, I think.
Hopefully. So yeah, the condensation's still there, but hopefully that'll dry out from the heat. And I have replaced the vandalised fog light to go in its place of these lovely cracked up fogs that I've been running over winter. I just thought, sod it, let's get winter out of the way. I know it's not quite over yet, but they did look so purdy when they were done first time, in my opinion, but wear and tear. It's nothing saying that I won't sand them back and do them again. I've got the Cruise Motorsport ducts / fog light grills, however you want to go about using them to take their place, and I think And that's going to look really aggressive on that after we've sprayed our bits. So, fingers crossed that goes well. And then between that, we're going to go about fitting the TRC... skip that. The TRC rear diffuser, which I bought in October, but you know what it's like when you're trying to find time. It just doesn't happen. So anyway, leave us to crack on. I'll catch you all in a minute. Yeah then guys, as you can see, we've sanded back where we want to sand. Mark's in the middle of putting some glazing putty over to fill in all the nicks, dinks and dents that the last year has caused. We're just about then to setting in primer once we've sanded this back. So like everything, it's all in the prep when it gets to a good finish. So yeah, take your time if you do something like this.
Prior preparation.
There you go.
Proper preparation.
Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance.
So what?
The P. Yeah. So.
Chef's motto, that, isn't it?
Chef's motto, mate. Chef's motto is clean as you go. You're going to be there till midnight. So yeah, this is where we're at.
Well guys, so just picked up the camera for Aaron to give you an update on what we've done so far and what we're going to be doing. So obviously you've seen us working on the bumper mainly today. We're now just about to start working on his rear diffuser. So I'll spin the camera around and I'll show you exactly what we've done so far and where we're going to be working next. So as you can see, we've got the bumper all in primer. As Aaron mentioned earlier, we're doing something a little bit different with it. That should give you an idea what we've got planned. Currently waiting for that to go off. Just removing the stock diffuser with the spats to put on his new one. So once we've got that off and we're at the next stage, we'll come back to you and show you what's actually going on the car, and Aaron can give you a brief rundown of where he got it from and sort of what he paid for it and all that sort of stuff. Do apologise for the noise, it's very windy out here, so bear with us. We've just got to remember to talk up a little bit. Alright guys, so as you can see, Aaron has now removed the OEM diffuser with the spats on it. Now the spats that were on there looked fine, they held up very well.
The best part about them was just a bit of wood, vinyl wrapped, with some wood screws stuck on the other side.
Yeah.
And
they held up very well.
To be fair, they've lasted. So
now I do believe most of what Aaron's taken off is going up for sale, yeah?
It will be eventually. I'm obviously going to clean it up. But yeah, more than likely it will be for sale sometime in the near distant future.
Keep your eyes peeled for future videos if you want to grab yourself a bargain. Right then guys, so Aaron will now go over the new diffuser he's got and tell you a bit more about it.
Well, here we have the R Composites diffuser. So I've got the CM composite splitter, the R Composites diffuser, and I've got the Cruise Motorsport grills and vents all round. So I've got a mix of every single brand going out there in the Fiesta world, it seems, but all coming on one car. So let's see if it works. But as you can tell, with the amount I'm planning on putting into gloss black on the front, I wanted to clean up the rear as well, with the fact that I've got some new wheels over there, which will be on show in a later video. Yeah. It's all going to tie in nicely. If you watched the episode with Simon, you would have seen a sneak peek of what I've been up to this winter, plus if you follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, and I must say the wheels turned out very nice.
So yeah, I've taken the diffuser off, literally required a tug while Mark was looking underneath to see where the lugs were, kind of pulled all the crap in his face.
Yeah, I'm full of shit, thanks. And as always, it's always worth cleaning up the area you're going to be putting your new bits on. It's not seen, but peace of mind. Ooh.
Plus, dirt is weight. And every milligram helps when you're going in them there straight lines.
My car's got rust on it, mate. Rust lighter than carbon fibre. So we'll get that one on and then we'll show you the final product.
And then hopefully, after this is on, we'll go back to the bumper, sand that back because it's currently in high build primer. And then when we've got our first layer of paint on, we'll crack on to the next job on the car. Okay then, I've got the first dust coat on, it's all been rubbed back and ready to rock, so we're just going to let that go tacky now.
Be smoothed out all the like
dimply bits that I half attempted to do last time.
All the cash bits from factory.
But it's looking a lot better. The TRC rear diffuser is on. I've taken off my bumper quick releases with Mark's help. And I've got a spare set of mirror covers here, which we are about to spray gloss black. You'll understand in a minute where we're going with those, obviously on the mirrors. Right, the next job, while we're waiting for that to go tacky, come back here. I've started, how do I put this? Following the trend of what everybody else is doing. I think we all do it once in a blue moon. But I've got some sequential indicators for my mirrors. I didn't go to CUK and get charged 35 quid, 40 quid, whatever they're charging. I went to China and I spent 12 quid on eBay. And from what I can tell, from what I've seen online and on forums, it's pretty much exactly the same thing. So I'm going to go about fitting these now while I'm waiting for that paint over there to go tacky. I don't know how you can see, I'm sort of pointing and praying. So yeah, I'm going to fit these. I'll be right back with you in a minute. And as easy as 1, 2, 3. Mirror off. Indicator out, indicator in. It really is that straightforward. And there you have it. Some lovely sequential side repeaters. So while I've been doing that, Mark's been over here rubbing back a couple of spare mirrors and doing the bumper quick release catches into a gloss black. Well, he's got them in primer, but the aim is we're going to get them into gloss black by the end of the day.
In about 2 minutes.
Hopefully. Okay, so that's the second coat on now. And Mark's on his first coat over here. Second. Looking good, I must say. Just a bit.
We'll finish it.
Now it's just time to find the next thing to do over here on the Fiesta. So we've got the sequential indicators on, the new rear diffuser on. And now I'm going to sort out this bit. The chalk and cheese, as I call it. Some like it, some hate it, but it's time to take these out. I've got some black ones to go in its place. I'm just going to find them over here in my stockpile of goodies. So yeah, a lot of people turn their nose at it. I thought it was quirky, and I thought it added to it, but obviously a lot of you guys didn't. Which is understandable, so I'm going to switch them out now for some gloss black ones, just to give it that cleaner look across the bonnet. Okay then guys, so it's a new day. We left the car as you saw last night. I actually got round and I fitted the washer jets. So as you can see, it is a vast improvement, but of course it will be in the B-roll at the end. Action for today as it stands is I'm going to now smooth this back just to get any little extra lumps and bumps out. Bit of 1200 grit should do. It has dried particularly well overnight. No reactions from what I can see. So happy days on that one. We still got engine bits to do today, and obviously we got to get the car back together because I got to get to work tomorrow. So, yeah, we best crack on. Okay then guys, as you can see, I've now got a nice wet coat over it, and from what I can tell, I don't have any runs, which is a shock for me because I normally get 1 or 2. So I'm waiting for my friend Mark, as you saw yesterday, from mbtv to come and join me directly. So while I'm waiting for this to set up, I was trying to set up my heat gun, leaning on a bottle of detailer, just on a slow tick over, just to try and circulate some sort of air around it, just so that it can, circulate air and hopefully dry the paint a bit quicker. That way, by the time he gets here, hopefully it should be tacky, and then we go into the clear coat. I thought that was a run, but no, it's a ceiling reflection. So yeah, lovely. Hopefully it will be like a mirror by the time we get the clear coat on. But no, it's looking fandabby-dawsy. So then, let's have a look over here. Going back to the engine bay, I want to keep some of the red, but also I want to get rid of some of the red. It's just, as one of my friends put on Facebook the other day, Mr. Coupland, looks a bit like Optimus Prime. It's not exactly the look I was originally going for. I can see where he's coming from. Blue and red. Yeah, very good. Very, very good. As I replied yesterday, it's more like Optimus Primer, or it will be. So over here, I've got my replacement caps that I want to get in and on. I'm not going to show you guys how it's done because there's plenty of videos out there, and you've seen in a previous video me fitting it. So I've got slam panel in carbon fibre. I've got all the caps in carbon fibre. So I'm going to lose some of the red out of it. I've even got a new induction hose by Pro Hose, which everyone knows runs alongside AirTech, to go and replace the British Racing one, BR. The red one in there, just so it adds, yet again, takes away some of that red. So I'm going to crack on with that, and hopefully by the time that's done, Mark should be here and this should be ready for clear coat. But as it stands, I am thoroughly impressed with my own skill, if you can call it that. Is it skill or is it pure luck? Time will tell. Right, so that's all of the caps now changed over to carbon fibre. I'll see if I can get a decent shot. It's hard to tell. Oh, that storm outside is brewing nasty. But yeah, I think that looks a hell of a lot smarter. Lots of carbon fibre bits now, which do look good, in my opinion. Mark's actually now turned up, and he just clear coated the black that I've done and removed it. As you can see, there is a lovely shine coming along. Just helping it on its way due to the weather up here and how stormy it is. Has cooled down the air, so it is making it a little bit on the dull side. So a little bit of help from the heat gun does seem to be helping the clear coat out quite nicely. But of course it's going to need flat backing polishing like all fresh paint does. But you can kind of see the look now that we were going for. Once all this is done up and dusted, we're going to move on to the fog light surrounds, and then that should hopefully pull this new front end together. Well, that's the plan anyway, hey?
Indeed.
Couple of little runs, I'm not going to lie, but what do you expect from a couple of idiots and a couple of spray cans, eh?
To be fair, given how cold it is, mate, it's not that bad.
No, it's absolutely...
I've seen worse than a booth, mate.
It's absolutely freezing up here, to be fair. So, But no, even the lines this time are a lot better, a lot crisper. But I'm happy. It stays like this. It's literally just a case of pushing in and tiger sealing behind for these. We've not tiger sealed it yet. We're just going to waiting for the clear coat to dry a little bit more so we can stand it up and then tiger seal behind, because then we'll go over to the workbench and do it over there. But yeah, it needs flat backing and polishing. So the paint's not the best, but it's there. So, you know, it just needs flat backing and polishing, and it should look really smart when done. With these in place as well, there's a nice blue crisp line between the fog light and the black, which was what I was going for, and same marries in with this grille here. Over here I've got the bumper quick releases into gloss black now. They're not brilliant, I've ordered some black ones online, but they will do for now. And so yeah, while we're waiting for that to set up and harden that little bit more, I've got some HIDs, 8.5K. They're HIDs? Yeah, HIDs. Because I'm currently running the Auto Beam 6K LEDs, and down these Devonshire winter roads at night, they are just not man enough. So I've gone for stronger, more powerful lights, and hopefully if they come out. Yeah. We will need to adjust the lights afterwards fitting them, because they are hitting the ground as it stands, but fingers crossed it goes well. So yeah, we're going to get on with that. I'm going to probably get back to this video once all the fiddling's been done, once we've given it a good hour or so, and then get back to the front bumper, which I give this video a thumbs up, because I am absolutely ecstatic about that. Hopefully it's going to be dry enough as well to put the splitter on. That would be good. Okay then guys, so it turns out that I didn't have my Auto Beam LED bulbs fitted straight. My bad. And so Mark's going about adjusting them now.
I will say, it wasn't Aaron's fault, because they don't actually fit in the hose.
There you go.
They are H7 bulbs, but the actual bulb itself won't fit in the housing on the forward headlights. It's too fat.
And
they use stupid fucking fixings on these things.
And we slip fit in the HIDs and smash the bulb. So
again, wouldn't fit in the hole.
crap. So yeah, again that wouldn't fit in the hole. H7s that don't fit H7 housings. So I've got a little bit of glass now in my headlight, and to me that's just sounding like an excuse to split my headlights maybe at a later date. So that might be something to look out for in the future videos. Split headlights, something I've never done before. But yeah, so that's where we're at there. So we're going to put the Auto Beam LEDs back in, hopefully try and straighten it up best we can, see what magic Mark can work, and we're probably just going to adjust it against the wall in front of the car and just raise them a tad maybe, but who knows, with them fitted properly they might be... Yeah, it's not bodged, it's re-engineered. So who knows, with it fitted correctly, hopefully it'll be pointing in the right direction. But the car's been lowered and it has got eyebrows on, so that might be something to do with it as well. Who knows, only time will tell. Why?
So months are in the fog, innit?
Okay. Cleared all this vape stuff, and you guys...
Did you see how good it looked done the smoke?
Alright, anyway, as you can see, me and Mark have put the splitter on. We've put the what do you call them? Fog light surrounds on from Cruise Sport, not Motorsport. I keep calling Motorsport, called Cruise Sport. So that's back on. We've left a little lip in the middle, raised slightly, so I can still get over speed bumps without it breaking. I've swapped out the gloss black. I don't know how you can see, come on focus. But these are now carbon fibre support rods. As I said, I was going gloss black and carbon fibre. I like these ones because they sort of like sit out a good inch. Well, not really an inch, more like a couple of centimetres out from off of the actual bumper itself. I reckon that when this is on shows or on track or whatever with the canards and the headlight intake, that is going to look mean as hell. But mind you, I think that already looks 10 times better than what it did before. I'm undecided what to do with the Ford badge up there.
Scrap it.
But yeah, just give a thumbs up what you think below, and we're going to go about fitting this onto the car in a minute. And
then we're going to work on my ship part.
And then we've got to put the rest of the... We've still got the top bit to go, the carbon fibre bit.
No, I don't need to do that.
Yeah, we do. Finish it off, get it all done in one foul swoop. And then, yeah, we got that thing to work on, which if you want to...
They haven't seen it yet.
I know, but if you want to see Mark's new car, all I'm showing you is that. Flick over to his channel, mbtv, and we're going to go and work on that. But first, let's finish off the job in hand, and then we'll crack on. So then guys, here we have it, the final result. This is how it sat, finished it off with a nice black toe strap. But that looks a hell of a lot meaner and more aggressive, excuse the blur. As you can see, the halos are on, along with the car itself. It's got nothing to do with me leaving my bonnet open all night and draining the whole of the battery out of the car. But even these are now tied in gloss black. Got the sequential indicators. We've got the TRC rear diffuser. I'm half debating about the stickers on the back and on the sides. I've got a feeling they're all probably going to go.
Can I just say, for the record, I've been telling Aaron for ages to get rid of the red. He finally listened and he prefers it.
I do think it looks a hell of a lot more meaner and aggressive.
Oh, it does.
100%. 100%. So if you like what you see here, obviously on my Instagram there's going to be photos of it in the daylight and all dressed up and all tarted up. But with it being, what, 10 o'clock? Nearly 11 o'clock now at night?
Yeah.
And you've got nearly a 2-hour drive ahead of you to get home.
You'll see if you watch my video, we finished it in my car about 9:30 because we wanted to go home. So, as you can see, things didn't quite go to plan.
Yeah, flat battery it turned out in the end. Jumped it off one of those little tractors.
Nothing to do with it being a Ford.
So, with all you guys that diss the little tractors to the left of my car most of the time, saved my life this time. So from me and Mark, thanks for watching guys. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and please like this video. See you later.